Hello everyone. Excuse me. Hello everyone, and welcome to this audio podcast. This audio podcast is part of the series The Probe, and this audio podcast series is part of the Storm and Smash Up, and the specials. This audio podcast is part of a series in as part of the Consular and Shout Out, and this audio podcast as part of a Storm Logistics production. Continuing on looking at works that have been developed by a science student and Bohtha at within an academic institution in the United Kingdom. This audio podcast will go into looking at BRK expression in colon cancer. BRK again, BRK being abbreviation for and around breast kinase, and also abbreviated or linked to protein tyrosine kinase 6 in as part of where the two kinases inform tumor development. So in as part of as part of BRK expression in colon cancer. So investigations have shown the non-receptor tyrosine kinases of what is in the literature as SRC family, contributing to develop epithelial cell colon cancers. BRK has been found linked to normal gastrointestinal tract cells and also in colon tumor cells. BRK also expresses in high level titers in the upper crypts of colon pathophysiology, which which the normal colon cells are which the normal colon cells are part of. So normal colon cells also and with tumor cells can express BRK and are primarily cytoplasmic. The component the protein tyrosine kinase 6 and ALT. ALT is also expressed in full length in normal colon cells and in amongst adenocarcinomas of the colon. Moderate increases of BRK are seen in colon tumors. Aldehyde dehydrogenase or ADLH positive and CD133 positive human colon cells show more of a particular component components or elements, for example, STAT3 and ALDH, or again aldehyde dehydrogenase negative, and or CD133 negative shows a less capability or affinity to link to affinity to tumors, two colon tumors. So at the same time, where there is other receptor types or cell types that are expressed in amongst colon cells. Protein tyrosine kinase 6 decreases overexpressed decreases but overexpresses in cells with serum response factors. PTK6 expression, protein tyrosine kinase 6 expression is also negatively regulated. One of the one of the main one of the other roles of component MIR 214 in amongst literature is that it is where this is expressed on as part of prostate cancers as well, and can regulate can regulate the cell cycle. And at the same time, PTK6 is also expressed in pancreatic cancers, and it reduces migration and attack on cancer and attack on cancer cells. So that draws this audio podcast to a close. This audio podcast as part of the Probe and the Storm and Smash Up. This audio podcast as part of the Consular and Shout Out. And this audio podcast as part of the specials and a Storm Robotics production.